Hey, happy Sunday morning, everybody. Today is August the 14th, and this is your 2-minute-ish thought with your boy, John Redmon. Y'all, today's topic is happily single? Yes, I, John Redmon, am a happily single Christian male. And y'all, I never wanted to be married. What? Right. Y'all, I remember even growing up, I think we were 10 years old, and me and my sisters would have a conversation, me, Esther, and Mary, and wedding would pop up or marriage would pop up. And they're like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to get married. I'm going to have 12 bridesmaids. I'm going to have 12 groomsmen. My color's going to be lilac or whatever. I think they make up colors for weddings. And then I'm going to come down the aisle on this song, and it's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to be in my white dress. And I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? I never wanted to be married. And so fast forward to my 20s, and baby, the pressure was on from everybody. Oh, the pressure from society, my mom, my family, my peers, community, church. John, when you gonna get married? Every time I'd open up my mouth and say I'm happily single, they'd be like, oh, wait a minute. You know it's not good for man to be alone. Or I'd get, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. You need to get your good thing. You need to get your good thing. And I'm like, no, I'm good there. And the pressure, it was so heated because I'm the only male between me and my siblings. So I'm the one that's supposed to carry the Redmon name on. I'm supposed to help build the legacy. Oh, the pressure was so I'm going to be honest with you. I gave in. And I started dating. But when I started to date, I didn't date just women. I dated men too, because my family didn't even know this. But when I was very young, I was abused sexually. I was molested and it messed my sexuality up. I was sexually confused. I didn't know what I liked. So I dated the spectrum. And you know what I found out? I didn't want none of them. Baby, I was looking for the expiration date for every relationship, for every date, because I didn't want to be married. I was looking for the exit doors and how fast I could run through them to get away from this relationship because I was happily single. I just knew something was wrong with me. But I love the Word of God because the more I stayed with God in the Word and inside the Word and delved into the Word, and I matured in God and I studied to show myself approved unto God, I realized that there was nothing wrong with me, but in fact, I had a gift. You're like, what are you talking about? Let's delve into this word. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, Paul's talking, and Paul was a single man. And you know what Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 7? We're going to start with verse 7. He said, I wish that all men were as I am, single. He said, but each man has his own gift from God. One has this gift, another has that one. Yeah, it's a gift. Paul was like, hey, you don't understand. This thing is a gift. Say it with me. Gift. And then I went on down to verse number 8. And Paul has some instruction for not just those who are unmarried, but those who used to be married. And he said, now to the unmarried and the widows, I say this. It is good for them to remain unmarried, as I am. Paul is talking. He's putting it out there. Now, Paul is saying this by permission, not commandment. Okay, so this is not a command, but it's by permission. But he's speaking underneath the oracles of God. And he said in verse 9, but if they cannot control themselves, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn. And they say with passion. It is better to marry than to burn with passion, or to burn with lust, as some other versions say. So yeah, going to get married. But to those who are going to get married, just for the sake of not trying to be fornicators, and the only reason why you're getting married is because you just want sex, because you're burning with lust and you're burning with passion, let me give you some advice really quickly. Before you say I do, before you walk down that aisle, in your singleness, make sure you consecrate yourself to the Lord and get victory over lust before you get married, because lust does not disappear after you say I do. Lust does not disappear after you say I do. I'm not going to go down that road right now. It is better to marry than to burn with passion. So go on and get married. But for those who can go on and stay single, it's a gift. Paul says, I wish that you would do that. Well, Paul, why are you talking? Why are you going in so deep on that? Why is it even important? Why is it so important to be single to you? Why is it a gift? Well, look at verse number 32. He says, because I want you to be free from concern. Ooh, keep talking. He said, because the unmarried man is concerned about the work of the Lord, how he can please the Lord. But the married man is concerned about the affairs of this world, how he can please his wife. And his interests are divided. Lord, I hear you saying this, but my wife is saying that. And a lot of times they don't agree. You have a divided interest. I just love this word. So, in closing, I've said a lot right now. Turn to Isaiah chapter 54, verse 5. When you are single and your eye is single to the glory of God, you can actually care for the things of the Lord, meaning you are married to the work of the Lord. You are married to the Lord. Isaiah 54:5 says, for thy maker is thine husband. The Lord of hosts is his name. So wait, are you trying to tell me that when I'm single, I'm gifted with singleness? That means I actually can be married to the Lord? Oh, yes, you are married in your singleness. You are married to the work of the Lord. You're married to the Lord. And all I got to say is, can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody hold you like Jesus. Can't nobody console you like Jesus. Can't nobody rock you like Jesus. Can't nobody do you like Jesus. Well, why would you want to be married to the Lord? Oh, let me give you some wonderful reasons why I love being married to the Lord. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He will always be there for you. He will never fall out of love with you. He will never give you an STD. He will always text you back. He will never, ever sleep or slumber on you. He's your protection. While you're sleeping, he's up saying, I dare somebody. Guess what else? He will never, ever tell your business. Oh, can't nobody do you like Jesus. So I'm saying all this to say, for those who are single, be happily single and be married to the work of the Lord. Why? Because it is a gift.